Hello everyone, I am PyroFalkon and this is Spore. In the last episode we bought ourselves a planet. The Pinkpunks now own their world and it's time to advance to the space stage. So between episodes, I checked every city, outfitted it properly, gave it all its defenses, and that is important to do. What you do not have to do is get all the spice derricks, because there is a different scale when you hit the space stage, but you'll see that in just a moment. This is good enough for now. Let's evolve. And we are going to get Spice Savant. This ability increases spice production from all your colonies. So much money. So you can see at the top we have our final history evolutionary path. We are omnivores, predators, but we are industrious, economic, and traders. So it's like we ate everything, and then we started killing everything, and then we realized there's more to life than killing and eating, so we started building stuff, and then we invented money, and now we're just using money for, well, everything. Makes sense. Let's go to the space stage. For a second, I thought that was a giant cannon, not a building. Their hats clip through the building, but that's fine. Woo! Okay, so now I have to make a spaceship, and the nice thing about making a spaceship is that all the stuff on it doesn't matter. So in the civilization stage, the more weapons you have, it increases output, damage output. The more wheels you have on it, increases speed. So for the spaceship, none of that matters. So I'm gonna throw together something, and like I said, I'm not very good at this part of the game, so keep your expectations low. You know, I've gotta say, even though its color scheme is out of a nightmare, I have made worse looking things than this. This actually kind of looks like a spaceship, with the saucer section that's theoretically detachable, 4 engines, some missile launchers. I kind of like it. We're going to go with it, even though it kind of looks like a nightmare. So this is the Pinkpunk Explorer. And again, when you make new things, you hit save first and then hit the check. Otherwise, you probably won't be able to share it, because Spore is janky as hell, especially given the fact that it is a very old game with unoptimized code that has never been patched. Hey, play as a trader. I guess that's the first time I've done that. That is an achievement. They're so happy. And our spaceship is ready. And if I really hate it, I can edit it any time. But I kind of like it. I kind of like its look. I'm happy with it. Liftoff! You've successfully developed a ship capable of spaceflight. The heavens beckon. The cosmos awaits. Cosmos await. Subject-verb agreement. The universe is at your fingertips. If you can learn to fly this thing. Oh, I forgot. We have a captain. Well, you know what? Since the planet is Cobra Kai, we're gonna name our captain Daniel-san. Alright, so there's a bunch of tutorial nonsense, which I am going to do. Fly through the orb? Oh, got it. So the reason I'm bothering with the tutorial here is because you get free stuff when you do the tutorials. I'm gonna skip around it for you guys, because you don't need to see this. Okay, the first section of the tutorial is done. I have earned my wings. Congratulations, you've earned the badge and title of captain. Now we can fly to a different planet and investigate what's going on there. And again, as I've done before with previous stages, every time I do anything important, I'm going to save. Because holy crap, is this game unstable. So we need to fly to a different planet. Here we are. We have to investigate the surface. Oh, this is a T1. Oh, but there's no spice here. Well, crap. Something is showing up on the ship's radar. What could it be that I have totally not seen 1,000 million times? Now, see, that looks like a good ship. It's a crashed spaceship, and it's emitting a strange radio signal. Fly to it and use the scan tool. Okay. So we'll see what is going on here. Whoop. So I'm not going for 100% completion, or this would be the only game I would do for this entire year. However, we are going to try to get to the center of the universe with this file, and that will be our final goal. Aliens, but no signs of life. Looks like they drew some cryptic map before they died. Wait, the wreck has triggered a transfer beam. Some items are coming aboard. Look at that. That looks like a spaceship. Even though there's some weird coloring on it. I like it. I like my spaceship. Missiles and interstellar drive, which seem to have an unknown star's coordinates programmed into it. The wreck's damage looks like it came from a fight. This ship must have been sent from some other planet to get help. It's almost like there's other civilized nations out there, planets out there. Amazing. Okay, so we have to leave the solar system, which I know thanks to the top left corner. The interstellar drive from the wreck is responding to a beacon from a nearby star that matches the coordinates in its memory. This must be the home planet, and they still may be needing help. Alright, let's go 1 parsec away and see. Let's see, I need to go to Akache? Let's see, that's over here. Oh, I'm already there. Got it. Okay. No spice here either. We need to keep our eyes open for spice, and I'll explain why later. Something is showing up on the ship's radar. That is a destroyed city. Too late. These ruins must be what's left of the home colony of the aliens from the wreck. Scanning the ruins may reveal clues as to what happened. Okay, let's go scan some clues. You can wind up setting up shop here if you really want to. But there's no spice here, so there's no purpose to doing so. The scan came up with nothing, but it seems to have triggered a response. Some activity is showing up on the radar. The scan must have triggered the colony's defenses. These drones don't look friendly. Wait, an incoming transmission. Warning, Grox intruders detected. All Grox intruders must be terminated. Grox? Initializing self-defense code Grox 999. All Grox intruders will be terminated. Not the Grox. Warning, all Grox intruders will be terminated. The last time we're not the Grox. I don't think they care. To battle stations, red alert. Scotty, give me more power to my phasers or whatever. Alright. Combat is not as exciting as it seems. You're just watching some hit point meters move a little bit. And click holding. Okay, we're safe. Let's go home. That was perfectly normal. Oh, we're getting pinged. Your SETI device has revealed strange radio signals emitting from this star. Fly in and explore. Well, I mean, it's our home planet, so... You know, there's gonna be some information here. Mission accomplished. We knew we weren't alone in the galaxy. Traces of an extinct civilization, hostile security drones, and the Grox. It's obvious that we must continue our exploration of the galaxy and potentially prepare for hostilities. In order to do so, we'll need to set up colonies as bases of operation. Our scientists are already reverse engineering the interstellar drive to replicate its technology. We've also developed a SETI device for your ship. It will pick up signals of other sentient life in the galaxy, indicated by radio signals over stars that you target. We need you at the helm of our space program, Captain. I'm in. Alright, so this is where we're going to get into some tutorials. So I'm going to skip the dialogue for most of those. We need to place a colony on Poisantis, which is over yonder. And the space stage is really slow to start, especially when you don't know what you're doing. But even if you do know what you're doing, it's a little slow to get started. But once you get started, once you get an economic base, which I will show you, this game goes real quick. Planets in the green orbit. Yeah, whatever. Alright, so we're going to head to Poisantis. and we're going to drop off a colony. So this colony, rather this planet, produces red spice, which I saw from the solar system, and also you can clearly see the red spice on the planet. Colonies can be established. Yeah. All right, so it doesn't matter really where you put the city, just as long as it's relatively close to at least one spice derrick. So we're going to huck a colony here. And thanks to the magic of Pinkpunk engineering, we've got a whole little town that pops up. Yay! All these colonies use the exact same city layout, and there is a one best way to arrange your cities from my experience. So all my cities are going to look identical, but they're going to be very good. Congratulations, you've grown your empire. Each colony's productivity is tied to its size. Yeah. So this planet sucks. There is a Terra score, which says how Earth-like, or I guess how Cobra Kai-like, our planets are. The Terra score is here, and we are Terra score 0. We are the right temperature at this planet, but there's no atmosphere. So there's a bunch of crap coming everywhere, and when you have a Terra score of 0, the planet cannot produce any spice. We can still claim it, though, as we have done, and no other civilization will take it, but it's not helping us right now. However, that is the next lesson in our lesson plan here. So we picked up some spice. We automatically pick up spice when we go to our own planets. And now, he wants me to talk to other civilizations. Okay. We'll do that real quick. It takes a while to get started, especially if you're reading all the tutorials, so that's why I'm kind of blazing through this part. So what I'm doing is I'm mousing over all the stars until I see a little radio signal dealy-do. Ah, there we go. There's a dealy-do. So we just need to get over there. And then we're going to see what's here. That is a cube planet. Hello, friend. Maybe. Drake's equation was right. A living alien race. We're not alone. It looks like they have sent an envoy to greet you. Perhaps you could talk to them. Open your communications panel. Okay. State your case for continued existence. Call off your fighter before I blast it into pieces? If you wish to test out skills, let it begin now. He has nipples and a navel. Or 3 belly buttons. I don't like him. Okay, so we contacted another species, which is all we needed to do for that. And we'll deal with them in the future, but right now, we just need to head home and check in. Okay. So the next thing we need to do is sell spice to another empire. So we'll do that to our only contact. I almost called them a friend, but they're not friendly. Oh, they're upset. Okay. Well, that's a problem. All right, I'm going to try to trade with them. They may not be receptive. Nope, they're totally not receptive. Okay, well, we're just going to leave and look for a more friendly place, because he's shooting me right now. Ow. So, give me a hot second here. There are 10 different archetypes, and several of them have different types of gods they worship or whatever. They have different philosophies. And some immediately want to be your friend, as you can see here. We are meeting Al of Zydar Empire. And they have a blue face right off the bat, so they're nice. We can trade with them. You're a creepy robot scorpion thing. Made of wings? How did you get to use the airplane parts for body parts? Or is that used as clothing? How weird. Alright, well, I come in peace. Please buy my shit. Oh, wow. $6,000? Okay, that's not a bad start. Alright. So, ideally, when we start getting spice and making it regularly, we need to never sell it for less than 10 grand each. But it's gonna take us a hot minute to get there. We need to get organized first. Alright, so I want to explore the universe. I want to hunt for artifacts. Okay, yeah, this stuff... Whoops. This stuff is going to be tutorial heavy, and I'm going to just grab a couple things and then be right back with you. The other nice thing about making friends is other civilizations always sell tools for less than you can buy it for from your homeland. So I'm going to buy the Colony and Credit Pack. I can only get one because we need to start establishing spice routes at home as fast as possible. Also, for the sake of ease, I'm going to look for planets that at least have a T1 score, if I possibly can. But it doesn't look like I have any opportunities here. I'm gonna have to look around a bit. Okay, with some of the tutorial done, I got enough money that we've got 2 colony packs. And I have an interesting advantage here in my home solar system that we have 3 different colors of spice. When you're in the main solar system map here, the galaxy map, you can mouse over, and as long as you've been to that star system, you can see what colors of spice it produces. So here in our homeland, we have 4 planets really, and 3 of which can be colonized at all. One that sells red spice, one that sells yellow spice, one that sells green spice. That's pretty lucky, because green spice generally sells for a decent amount. Unfortunately, they're currently Altera Zeros. However, as I said before, just putting down a colony and claiming it is good practice, just so you know you've got it. No enemies can take our home system regardless, but it's still good to get started here. So we're going to set up a couple colonies. Yep, so we've got this one good. Eventually we want to spread out, but for your first little bit of colony work, you want to get as much as you can in one system, because it will make spice collection much easier. So, alright, we've now established colonies in each place we can call home here in our home system. Yeah, so that's what happens when you complete an adventure. It might be acceptable for YouTube to ban me after we all had to watch what I just uploaded, but it's probably fine. Okay, so I've now taken the tutorial mission to get a planet to Terrascore 1, which terraforming is most people's favorite thing to do in the space stage. And at first, it's extremely expensive to terraform, which is why it takes so long to get started in the game, or in the space stage, but we should be alright. So here we are in a shitty planet. You may recognize this as the first one that we tried to place a colony, and it has its super cool space barrier to keep it protected. So we're dropping a thing that creates an atmosphere, and you can see in the bottom left corner there's a tiny red dot and some arrows which are showing the direction that red dot is moving. Once it gets to that inner ring, it'll be at T-score 1, but it won't be fully stable yet. For that, we'll have to add some animals. Because I'm in the tutorial, the game just gave me everything I need, but eventually... Ooh, that's getting... That may not have been enough. Oh, barely. Barely enough to get it into that first ring. Okay, so we have to drop off grass. And bushes. You have to do this quickly. And then trees. Okay, that stabilizes the T-score. So we're okay for now. Now we're going to drop off an animal. And another animal, 2 herbivores. And a carnivore. And there we go. That locks the T-score. So now this planet is Terra Score 1. It still can't support very many colonies. In fact, it can only support the 1 colony. However, now they can start gathering spice. So we're going to quickly deal with the city. Now, the amount of money is much higher here when you're forming a colony than it is on your home planet. You can see houses are going to cost me 25 grand, entertainment venues 12 grand, and factories 19 grand. Let me grab buildings for those slots real quick. And now I'll outfit the building a little bit. Let's see, I always put this here, and then this goes here. Ooh, this is a... Yeah. There. So that's all I can do for now. It's still generating 18 spice per hour, and that's real time. 18 spice per real time hour. And it has some stable happiness. It's not much, but it is a start, and we need to start getting spice as soon as possible. So that's going to have to do it for today, because I am over 20 minutes, and the space stage is theoretically infinite, so if I don't break this up into 20-minute episodes, they're going to be like 6-hour streams. So we're going to cash in this quest, and then we will continue our space adventures next time. Thank you all very much for watching. I will see you again tomorrow for another episode.